Okay, now we'll be writing the discuss the program status registers. That we call the PSR. Okay, in the ARM instruction. Okay, we in the ARM instruction, we provide we have the two types of instruction. What is the program status register? Okay, this is the PSR is the one of the common generalized word. Okay, this is the generalized word. If I use the program status word with the current, that will becomes what? CPSR. That will becomes what here the CPSR. Okay, if I use the saved PSR, that will becomes what? SPSR. Okay, these are the specialized registers in the ARM. Okay, we particularly will be studying only the PSR. Okay, PSR is the program status registers. In the PSR, we have the two instructions that we call the one is the MRS, another one is the MSR. Okay, MSR. Okay, M stands for your what? Move. M stands the move. Okay, just to remember. Okay, S is nothing but the SPSR, PSR. Okay, just to remember the PSR. S is nothing but the PSR. PSR is nothing but the CPSR ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರ SPSR ಇರ್ಬೋದು. Okay, SPSR. R is the nothing but the it's a processor registers. R0 to R15 ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅವು. R0 to R15 ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಅದು R ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. This is nothing but the processor registers, common register. Okay, common register. What we are doing? M is nothing but what here the I said you move. Okay, move is nothing but what here the transfer. Transfer is nothing but the we will copy, we will the transfer the contents of what here the PS is nothing but here the we always copying will be done is to the okay right to left. Okay, R to S only. Contents of the R is nothing but here, sorry, yes. Okay, S is nothing but MRS. Yeah, okay, contents of SPSR or CPSR to the into the processor registers, into the processor register. Okay, that's nothing but here we are transferring the data, we are transferring the contents of the SPSR CPSR to the another registers. That is to be done with what here the MRS. The same thing is here the right to left, R to only the register to into the PSR or SPSR. It's opposite completely. Okay, it's moving or transferring the okay contents of the register, processor register to the status register. That's the either it's the CPSR or SPSR, either it is the CPSR or SPSR. Now it can be written as the transferring of the contents of register into the PSR and into the PSR and CPSR or to the SPSR. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ SPSR CPSR ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಇಲ್ಲ CPSR ನಿಂದ CPSR SPSR ನಿಂದ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ. That's nothing but just to remember in the ARM instruction where you will find in the instruction with the M, that you just to remember it's a move ಅಂತ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋರ. ಮೂವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ here we will be copying, we are transferring the contents of its next is what R ಬಂತಿತ್ತು. R ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಹಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೋ. ಎಸ್ ಈ ಎಸ್ ನಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀಲಕ್ಕ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್ ಈಗ ಎಸ್ ನಿಂದ ಆರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಡು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್ ಬರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಿಂದ ಎಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸ್ ನಿಂದ ಆರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಆರ್ ನಿಂದ ಎಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ PSR CPSR PSR to the common register, and also we will be moving the transferring the contents of the processor register to the CPSR and SPSR here. There are two types of instructions are there in the program status register. One is called MRS, another one is the MSR. And also we have the some syntax for this one. Just to take the heading as the program status register itself. Take the heading as the program status register. Take the heading as the program status register. Program status register. The ARM instruction sets. The ARM instruction set provides two instructions. The ARM instruction set provides two instructions to 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 directly control to directly control a program status register, to control a program status register. Okay, one we call the first one is the MRS. MRS ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು just to do it. MRS ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡು just to do it the M stands for the move, S stands for the CPSR, SPSR, R stands for the processor register. You just you write off your own. Then the in the MRS equal ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ದು there have to write the transferring the contents of the SPSR to the processor register. It's in the MSR side we are transferring the contents of the processor register to the CPSR or SPSR. Just to write it of your own. Okay. Next, copy that one. I write those two sentences. MRS and bardu instruction. MRS instruction transfers the contents of either the CPSR or CPSR or SPSR. Okay, CPSR or SPSR into a processor register. Okay, similarly you write it of your own. The MSR and bardo MSR instruction transfers the contents of processor registers into the CPSR or SPSR register. Okay. We have the syntax for this one. Okay, whatever the instruction we will be studying here, we will have the always. First one is the definition, second one is the syntax, then the table of instructions, number of instructions, then we will be giving the one example for that particular instruction. This is all about the program status register definition. Now we will be writing the syntax. Syntax is nothing but the instruction format. Okay, what is the instruction format for this one? Just to write the syntax as the MRS. What it will do here, the condition. Okay, don't worry about the condition. Today I will taught you this condition. I will be teaching this one condition. I used everywhere in each and every instruction. This about the condition. Okay, this is very simple concept. Here the two suffixes will be used in front of the common instruction that will give the conditions. Okay, conditions as this there equal or non-equal, or whether it's a positive number or negative number, minus, like this it will be giving the some information about the operands. If they are the conditions meets, then only this instruction has to be executed. Okay, I'll be discussing that one, don't worry. That's just to write the MRS condition. Next, RD is nothing but the common register. This is the processor register. Then you have to write what here, the CPSR or SPSR. Okay, this is the SPSR. Okay, ಇದೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತದ CPSR SPSR ನಿಂದ RD ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ, ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. Okay, next is what? MSR is also having what here, the condition should be equal or non-equal, like this. Okay, minus, positive. Okay, Then the here the you will be writing the SPSR CPSR first. SPSR or CPSR, that should be copying where to the registers RD. This will be register RD. Okay, now the RD will be copying where in the SPSR CPSR. Okay, okay. RD ಅಂತ ತಗೋರಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲ RM ಅಂತ ತಗೋರಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಬರಿಬೋದು, but you should have to have the convention. Okay, next is what if I am using the only sending with the registers only. If I sending the immediate value, then the MSR, this is the condition. Okay, this will be what here the CPSR or SPSR, ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಬರ್ರಿ, ಯಾವ್ದಾರು ಬರ್ದ್ರೆ ನಡೀತದ, CPSR or SPSR. Then it will be I am sending instead of value what's n can be big x what here the register na act agbodu illa immediate value na act agbodu. In the we have studied in the move instruction. Okay, there we have seen the move instruction as the instruction, condition, then the register RD, then the it's the n. Okay, n, then the it's copying the contents of the move instruction ಹೆಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ MOV ಅಂತ ಬರೆದು ಸಮ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆರ್ ನಾನ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಬರೀರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಬರೀದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಆರ್ಡಿಂದ R1 R0 ನಿಂದ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 10 ಹಾಕ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಹೌದಾ. ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ದ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ immediate value here, immediate value also. Okay, this is about the syntax. Just to copy this syntax. Okay, writing of syntax and explaining about the instruction is very easy. Now the see the same thing only will be writing in words only. Whatever written in the syntax, that has to be written in the table of instruction in the words, in words only. Just I am writing that one. Hold a minute. This will complete after this one, second module. Okay, I hope you all have copied this one. Now I will be writing the table of instructions. Okay, after the definition over, syntax is over, now the table of instruction. That's nothing but how many instructions are there? 3. One is what? MRS, another one is the MSR, another one is the MSR only. We have written the 3 syntaxes there. Okay, this MRS will do here the copy the contents of the program status registers into generalized. Just to write what are the program status register into general register. Okay, general register, your words. Okay, just to write of your own, copy the or transfer the general register value, general register general purpose registers into program status register. Write in words, that's it. Okay, program status register. Okay, program status registers. Okay, next is what here the MSR. Okay, that will be writing the move n. Okay, there will be we are using the immediate value. No, move ಅನ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ copy ಅನ್ಬೋದು. Move ಅನ್ಬೋದು, copy the immediate value to the program status register. Okay, PSR. Okay, this is all about the 3 instructions. Then this is the instruction, this is about the description, this is the opcode or operation code or instruction. Okay, now the operation, now the what will be the happening. Okay, now what is performing area? S ನಿಂದ R ಹಾಕ್ಲತ್ತಾರೆ. S ನಿಂದ R ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹಾಕಬಹುದು? ಇದು S ನಿಂದ R ಅಂದ್ರೆ PSR ಅಂತ ಬರಿ, PSR. Okay, this can be SPSR, CPSR. Okay, this will be moved where in the general purpose register RD, just to mark as the left side. Okay, then the similarly PSR or SPSR will be making its what here the some value here. Okay, some value that is to be copied where in the Okay, that is to be copied. The RD in the PSR with the opposite, exact opposite. PSR ikkada bartha, SPSR ikkada bartha. Next, copy the contents of this one is what here the, okay, PSR field ಅಥವಾ PSR field ಅಥವಾ ಇದು ಇದ್ರಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ in the PSR SPSR, okay, in the CPSR SPSR. This is written in the table of formats, okay. We have to write in the table forms, okay. We have to write in the form of table. In the examination, in the answer sheet, you should have to write in the form of table. Thereafter, write the explanation, or at least you should have write this one. Okay, as you already knew the generalized PSR. Okay, in the module 1, I hope you all copied this one. Yes, sir? Copied? Okay, I hope you all of you studied the generalized CPSR register, current program status register figure, okay. How it would be, how many fields are there in the generalized CPSR? This can be PSR anirbodu, CPSR, but in the module 1 we studied this one is as the CPSR. Yes, sir? Okay, in this we have studied this one is the mode, okay, 0 to 4. This is the processor modes, okay. Thereafter we will have the 5, thereafter we will have the 6, thereafter we will have the 7. This is what here the thumb, this is what here the F, this is the I. Okay, immediate mode, okay, this one the interrupt request mode, this is fast interrupt request mode, this one is the thumb mode, okay. It's running the, my instructions are running here the thumb instruction, that will become t equals to 1. If it is not running the if it is running the normal ARM7 instruction, t becomes 0. If the fast interrupt is going, f becomes 1, otherwise it becomes 0, like this, okay. These are the fields, okay. We have the blank, okay, empty fields are there. This is useful for the next coming generations. If they are built any flags they build, thereafter they can use this field, okay. We have the interrupts here. One is what, N, Z, C, V, Q, like this, okay, yes, sir. Okay, this is the 0 to 31. It means what, my register is size of my CPSR register will be having the size of 32-bit in size, okay. Then this one is 30, this is the 29, this is the 28, 27, like this, okay. This is what figure of the generalized PSR, okay. This could be what here this could be CPSR or FPSR, current program status register ಆಗಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲಂದ program status register, saved program status register ಆಗಬಹುದು, okay. This should be here the generalized. You should have to write this figure also, just to copy this one, okay. Okay, how many fields here that we have? 4 fields. One is what is the control, flag, status, first one is what here the, this one is what we call as the status, this one is the control, this one is the processor modes, this one is what here the flags, status, another one is the extension, flags, status, this one is the flags, this one is the status, this one is the extension, this is the extension, this is what here the control. Each field is, what is the size of each field? 8 bits only, 8 4s are 32. At least you should have the common sense for this one, okay. Okay, we will be discussing the only simple example. Thereafter, I will be stopping the class here only. ಹ್ಞೂ ಹ್ಞೂ each and every field will have the size as the 0 to 7. This is the 8 to 15. This is the 16 to 23. This is the 24 to 31. Okay. Then we'll discuss the one example here. I hope you all of you copied this one. Shall I erase this one? Rubber andre. Okay, we'll see the one example for this one. We'll write the one example. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದು ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸ್ವಿಚಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ವಾಟ್ MRS ಮತ್ತು MSR ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇಯರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ದಿಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ದಿ flags also interrupted here, changed here, and also the mode is the same as it is. Okay, we'll see that one. The example here, the CPSR will be having the NZCV QI FT SVC. Okay, SVC ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ರಿ? ಸೂಪರ್ವೈಸರ್ ಮೋಡ್. ಈ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಅವು ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ರೇಸ್ ಆಗ್ಯಾವ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಆ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಲೆಟರ್ಸ್ ಅವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಫ್ಲಾಗ್ಸ್ 0 ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಇದೇನು ಇದು ಬರಿತೀನಲ್ಲ ಆ ಮೋಡ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ದ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಮೋಡ್ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ದ 2 ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿ MRS R1 CPSR. Okay, this is what we call the bit clear. BIC R1 comma R1 will have the NZ CV QI FT SVC. Okay, okay, this is the precondition before going to execution of these many instructions. We'll have the CPSR as the in the interrupt and the fast interrupt of flags are raised here. Okay, but here after the execution of these instructions, the interrupt whatever the interrupt flag will be not raised, only the fast interrupt flag is raised here. MRS is nothing but the CPSR in the ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ R1 ಕಾಪಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದ. ಓಕೆ, ಆ ಬಿಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಮತ್ತು R1 ಇಂದ CPSR ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತದ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ದಟ್ CPSR SPSR ಟು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರಿಂದ CPSR SPSR ಕಾಪಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಬಿಫೋರ್ ದಟ್ ಒನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ bit clear. That's in order to work with the make it as the 0. Okay, immediate ಆಗಿ 0 ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ಕಾಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಇದು R1 ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅದಲ್ಲ ಇದರ ಕಾಪಿ zeros ಮಾಡಿ that particular value is to be raised, okay, deleted, okay, that is to be done with the bit clear. Next thereafter it is the fast interrupt ಅಷ್ಟೇ flag raise ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, it is the not, okay, interrupt request flag is the not raised here. Okay, this is all about the program status register instructions. Okay, program status register instruction. Okay, I left with the two concepts that we call the in order to execute, in order to send the some conditions. Saka